everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a get ready with me. It is the first time I have done a get ready with me on this channel, and I thought I am going out today for quite a long day. I am going bowling for my friend Farron's birthday, so happy birthday Farron. And I am also going out to dinner with my family in the evening, so I need my makeup to transition from casual day into nice dinner night. So I figured I may as well film it and do a quick get ready with me. So my skin is already moisturized and prepped, so I'm just going to go straight in with primer. I'm using the BYS face primer with vitamin E and chamomile extract. I discovered this one in my video where I did a full face of BYS products, and I really like it. I have used it almost every time I've done my makeup since filming that video, and it is just a good primer. So it just does its job, helps my makeup to last longer and just smooths everything out. And yeah, I actually really like it. I think it's a really good primer. So I'm just going to jump straight into foundation. I'm not going to do my eyes first because I'm not planning anything too heavy or fallouty on the eyes. So I'm going to go in with my CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous foundation. I love this foundation. I have featured it as a favorite on my blog and I use it so often I almost need to go out and pick up another one. But I am also going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to mix in the HD Micro Finish Powder by BYS. I'm going to do it on the back of my hand. If you do decide to try this, it will create a mess, so just be careful. I have tried to mix it in with a little tray before and I just didn't really like the outcome. Like, it didn't mix as good. Could have been because I'm using my sponge, but anyway. I think it was Urban Decay released a product with the very similar intentions to this, and I believe they called it the Velvet Powder or something similar. And the idea is that you mix it into your foundation and it helps it to last. So I gave it a go. I did not go out and buy their product. I just used something that I had in my collection already, which was the BYS powder. And it is just such a finely milled powder that it actually helps to, like, it mixes in with the foundation without making it all like chunky and yucky. And I have tried this several times and I have to say I really like the effect of it. I find that it does actually help my makeup to last, and it helps it to sort of sit better on the skin, and it doesn't break up as often or as much around my nose or anywhere like that. So I think it's worth a try. I really do. I think the idea of it sounds a bit strange, mixing a powder into your foundation, but I think it works really well. So I'm just doing it, as I said, on the back of my hand, and I'm just mixing a little bit of the powder into the foundation at a time. You don't want to mix too much in because then you'll have trouble when it goes to applying it on the skin. So without tipping it, that's sort of what we're working with. And then I just apply it directly to the face. But you can see there it hasn't done anything funny to my skin. It hasn't made it, hasn't made the foundation react silly on the skin. It hasn't made it all clump up and go really gross. The trick is definitely getting the right powder to foundation ratio. So I would recommend adding the same amount of foundation that you normally would onto the back of your hand, and then, or like mixing tray or something, and then slowly adding a little bit of powder, mixing it in, adding a little bit of powder. You should be able to tell on the back of your hand if it's going to work or not, because if it's really chunky and on the back of your hand, it's not going to work on your face. And there we are. So I'm just going to go straight in with concealer, and I'm just going to use the Makeup Forever Full Cover Concealer and just put a little bit under my eyes and anywhere I have still just a little tiny bit of redness. So if you follow me on Twitter, you would know I'm going on a cruise in September, and I am really looking forward to it. We're going on a cruise that leaves from Sydney and goes to New Caledonia. So I believe we are stopping in at Noumea, Mare and Isle of Pines. And I'm going with my best friend and I am really looking forward to it. We are going away for 8 days and we shouted ourselves a balcony room, so it will be quite elegant. I'm just going to go in and do my eyebrows quickly. I'm just using the Rimmel eyebrow powder in black brown, pencil, black brown. I'm just trying to think of updates that or things that I said in my why I'm not getting married anymore video, and just sort of provide updates. I'm not going to update the situation because there is nothing to update about the main reason of that video, except that I am getting happier. I did mention in that we are going on the cruise, so we are definitely still going to be doing that. We are also going to be going to Europe next year, and I think we're booking that quite soon actually. So the plan is to do a couple of Kentucky tours. We're thinking of going to Europe. We're going to do I think it's a 23 or 25 day through Europe, and then maybe a 13-day one through Scotland and Ireland. So that will be really nice and something to look forward to. What else is there to update you on or to talk about? In that video too, I did mention that I got a freelancing contract, so I can actually pay my bills, which is always handy, and that is still going really well. So if you need a social media manager or a copywriter, link is in the description. But yeah, like that's going really, really well. I really enjoy it. The company that I work for and sort of do the social media and stuff for is just, they're really lovely, really supportive. Like they're just so nice. And it just makes it a lot easier when you're dealing with a lot of stuff to have a supportive kind of company. I think I'm going to leave my eyebrows there for now. I really need to pluck them, but oh well. So I'm going to go in with my eyes now, and I'm just going to do the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Bold Gold, and I'm just going to put that all over my lid. I did also place an order from Boohoo for my cruise because I have plenty of like sort of swim, you know, like bikinis and swimmers and stuff like that, although I did actually order a few more. But I, more than anything, just really wanted things I could wear around the pool. So like those throw over pants or shirts or something like that. So if we decide to leave the room and go to the pool and then immediately go somewhere else on the ship, I can sort of throw something on and not feel strange. Like, I mean, a lot of people will be walking around in their swimmers, I understand that, but I don't really like going into certain places in my swimmers. I kind of only really like going to the pool in my swimmers. So I just placed an order there, and hopefully that will come in soon. And I will do a haul when I get it, because I am actually really looking forward to some of the stuff I bought. I hope it fits. They have some really, really nice bikinis in at the moment, and obviously I shopped a sale, so it was I think it was like up to 60% off, and then you could get another 20% maybe. So I almost always shop Boohoo sales. I never shop them full price. Like if you shop Boohoo full price, it's silly. Like don't do it. They always have a sale, so never ever shop them full price. So I will film a haul when those come in. But I am excited about what I bought. I really hope that they A, fit, but B, actually look good, because I picked up a pair of shorts as well, because I have a couple of shorts, but you're going somewhere tropical, you kind of need a few pairs of shorts, plus any excuse to shop on Boohoo, really. I mean, I don't even need an excuse, I'll just do it. So look out for that if you like clothing hauls and talking about cruising and holidays and things like that. So over the top of that cream shadow, I'm going to go into the BYS Berries palette, and I'm just going to pick up the shade Glow, which is that one there. And I'm just going to use my finger and basically dab that all over the cream shadow to set it down. My nails are really in need of some tender loving care at the moment. I actually did a Facebook. I actually did a blog post I think it was last year, where I did how I do my nails if I want to do gel sculptor nails. I do them myself. I basically bought the kit off eBay, and it's very foiled. Wow. Distractions. Yeah, bought all of the kit off eBay. It cost me like next to nothing. I think it was only a couple of dollars. Like, it was, all in all, I would have spent less than $50, and that was to get like the sculpting gel, some tools, brushes, the actual setting lamp where you've got to like cure it, and even the platforms where you build the nail off, like all of those sort of things. I think it, like, all up, the whole thing cost me less than $50, and there's multiple uses in it. So as opposed to paying $30 to $40 for a manicure or something like that, or whatever, to get fake nails put on, I can do it myself. And it took a bit of practicing, but I actually really like doing it. It's kind of soothing. It takes a while because I'm not a professional. So it does actually take a little bit to do it. But I really like doing it. I find it just soothing, and practice makes perfect. So I'm definitely not perfect, nowhere near perfect at doing it, but I still enjoy doing it. So, and they're pretty, like, they're not awful at the moment, like as in the length, like they're not a bad length, but they're just dirty. Plus I've been doing things. I had to fix my toilet last night. Yeah. I feel like a domestic plumbing goddess. I was very impressed with myself, I have to say. To be fair, the only reason it broke was because I was trying to put like a cistern cleaner in it, and I couldn't figure out how to get the top of it off, and it like sort of stopped working. See? This is why you come to my channel, for great content on toilets and cisterns and plumbing. But it does just go to show you that if you have to, you can do it. If you have to, you can YouTube how to do it, which is exactly what I did. But I did fix it. I got very excited. So my toilet is flushing properly again, and it's clean. So I really like this BYS palette. It's not that expensive, and it just is such a nice palette. And like the payoff of the color and everything, it's just, it's very pretty. I really like it. I think it is a good buy. Now I'm trying to decide what I'm going to do next. I think I might just finish off the eyes. Yeah, I'll do a little bit of eyeliner. I'm just going to do the Super Skinny Eye Marker by NYX, and just, I'm not going to do a wing, I'm just going to do it very, very close to my lash line. I'm not going to keep talking about toilets, but if you have ever had to do something by yourself domestically, and I don't just mean cleaning your house, I mean like plumbing or something like that, that, you know, you could have called a tradie but you decided to do it yourself, let me know, because I was quite impressed with myself. I will be honest. I was actually really happy that I managed to fix it without buggering it up even further. I mean, I buggered it in the first place, like it was my fault. Yeah, so I mean, technically, I mean, I buggered it myself, but I also fixed it myself. So I was pretty impressed with that, actually. I don't have anything to update you on with Pascal, my Cocker Spaniel. He is doing good. I did give him a haircut though, and I don't know if he enjoyed it. Actually, I can tell you he did not enjoy it. And even though we are in winter, it might sound a little bit cruel that I gave him a haircut, but he just, his fur gets really matty because he wears jumpers, and then he, you know, if it's really, really matted, it makes it really hard to like brush him and all that sort of stuff. So I had to bite the bullet and give him a haircut. We sort of didn't get along very well for a little while, and then he's back to loving me again. I just looked in my viewfinder as well, or my computer, because my phone's connected to my computer. And yeah, over there and there, the poster is a Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them poster. So it's supposed to be like a newspaper thing, obviously, and I just really like it. So if you've ever wondered why I have the words "witches live among us" and "whiz biz" over my shoulder, that is why. And yes, I put my eyelashes on before I do my mascara. I always do that. I don't know why. I just find it easier to actually put them on before I put mascara on. If I put mascara on, then my lashes are sticking up all over the place, and it's sort of harder for me to get the lash band to go behind and down and sit on top. So I just find it easier to do it before mascara and then run the mascara through to blend the lashes together. What else have I been doing lately? I started writing my new book. I haven't really spoken about anything like that on my channel before because my channel's not that old, but I self-published a book when I was about 16, 17, and it's not up for sale now. I published it with a company called Lulu, and it was more than anything just to see the novelty of having my book in print. It wasn't ever intended to be left up for purchase or sale. It was just for me to say that I have self-published a book. So I took it down pretty soon after putting it up. I basically ordered a couple of hard copies and gave it out to everybody I know. But I am working on my next novel. I haven't been writing in a while, like writing for myself. I've obviously been writing for my blog, but I haven't been writing for myself in a long time, and it just feels really nice to get back into it. I really enjoy writing. I enjoy creating a whole new world. I enjoy creating new characters and exploring them and figuring out what their story is and kind of just coming up with my own thing. I really enjoy it. It's something that I have always enjoyed doing, and I like to think I'm good at it. But yeah, so I am working on my next novel. I am hoping to, again, have it self-published. If I can, I want to have it done by the end of the year, but I'm hoping to self-publish that one as well. I've got a bit of glue in my eye. That's great. Yeah, I'm hoping to self-publish that one as well. If I can, I really want to get it done and dusted and written by the end of the year. I am thinking it will be a series, so I never ever write a book with the idea that it will only be a singular story. I almost always write it with the intention that it will turn into a series. It's just what I do. I don't like really short stories, or just me personally, I can't seem to tell the story I want to tell in a singular novel, so I like to sort of spread it out a little bit. I'm just going to bronze up a bit of my face using the Revlon bronzer in Desert Bronze. But yeah, so I am working on that one. I always do supernatural stories. I never do anything other than supernatural. I just find supernatural stories, for me, are A, easier to write, but B, I actually just enjoy I enjoy the freedom that comes with being able to write supernatural or fantasy, because you can do literally anything. To a certain degree, you can do anything with like another novel, like a romance novel or something like that, but you can't, at the same time, you can't do anything. Like you can't, you know, like, I don't know, give your character powers. You can't, you know, like you can't have that kind of exploration. You can't have, you know, like you can have the world in peril for a human factor, but you can't have it in peril from something else. And I think there are a lot of stories out there where the world is in peril from other humans, or in peril from, you know, sort of our own actions, like the world is going to end because of global warming and all of that sort of stuff. But I personally prefer the stories where it is sort of something else is coming, something else is here, something else is causing it. So yeah, that's why I like writing those kind of stories, and I like creating characters and creatures and sort of things. I like creating things, which is the best way that I can think of actually describing a lot of my characters, which they are things. I'm not really going to say what the novel is about. I'm not 100% sure how I want to describe it just yet, or how I want to sort of explain what it is just yet, particularly online. So I'm not going to really say what it is, but just know that it is coming, and I will probably do a couple of documents on me going through the process of writing it and then actually publishing it or self-publishing it and my experience with that. Over there, I've actually got on my board, which is actually just out of frame, is my story, like my sort of chart flow. While I'm talking, I'm going to just quickly do my blush. I'm going to use the NARS Orgasm blush, which I have in a duo. So yeah, I have my ideas all kind of mapped out on a corkboard, and what I like to do is write it out on post-it notes. So like an idea on a post-it note, and then what I do is I can move it around. So if you write it down on a post-it note, if you write stories yourself and are struggling to visualize everything or do your chapter outlines or anything, if you do it that way, if you do it with the post-it notes, you can move things around a lot easier. You can kind of see how it will all flow and exactly what you've done. So I find that just very easy, and it keeps me motivated. I'm going to do my highlighter. I think it is the e.l.f. Shimmering Whip. I think that's what they call it, and it is the shade Lilac Petal. It's a bit strange, it's pinky, it's not lilac, but anyway. It's just like a mousse texture, so we'll give that a go before I put too much powder on my face. Very reflective, and I obviously squeezed out far too much. It has a candy scent to it, like a very, very sweet smell, which isn't terrible, it's just something to note. It's nice, but I feel like it almost makes my skin look wet. Interesting. Might just go in back to the BYS Berries palette, and I'm going to take the shade Radiant, so it was next to the gold shade, and I might just like dab that over the top just for a little bit of extra kapow. But oh yeah, there we go. I'm just going to use the Maybelline Big Shot Colossal Mascara. I really like this mascara. I don't know if you could tell before I put the lashes on. Oh. Anyway, I don't know if you can tell before I put the lashes on, but I have really, really short, stubby lashes. They don't hold a curl. They don't, they have no natural length. They have no natural volume. They are very, very short and stubby. I am trying to grow them out. I am putting like a couple of serums and things on them, coconut oil, like I'm doing everything I possibly can, apart from continuing to wear mascara and false lashes, which don't help, but it's not that hard just to chuck on a pair of falsies and then pretend like they're your natural lashes and that you were just gifted. But unfortunately I am not. The only thing left for me to do is my lipstick. Now I don't know what colour to go for. So I'm going to go in with the Dragon Matte Liquid Lipstick. Yes, we all know that that is a knockoff for another brand. I got this off Amazon. This does not have a shade, but it's clearly supposed to be one of Kylie Cosmetics matte liquid lipsticks. I also have a fake set of those, and I know people have a lot of opinion about buying like replica makeup and everything like that. I personally have more important things in my life to worry about than if somebody is wearing replica makeup. It doesn't actually bother me. It's far cheaper. It looks the same. I know a lot of people are always concerned about, but you never know what they put in these and all of that sort of stuff. I don't really care. Like, I have never had any reaction. I've never had any problem. I've never had any breakout. My lips have never been fused together. My lips have never been chemically burnt. I have been very lucky in that sense. I understand that. But I will continue to do it. So, you know. Does anybody else struggle to put on lipstick? I just find I am not good at it. So the last thing for me to do is spritz my face with a makeup setting spray. I'm going to use the Maybelline Master Fix Studio Setting Spray. Okay, so that is my makeup done for the day. I am not going to do anything to my hair. I almost always wear my hair up in a bun, yet I don't like it short. I just like the way that it looks on my face. And I will quickly show you what I'm going to be wearing for the day. Okay, so sorry about the lighting. I'm just not going to move my studio lights for this little bit. So you'll just have to put up with it. My t-shirt is from Boohoo. It is in an upcoming haul. So it just says Beauty and Serenity CAUS #1 Cactus. And it's just nice, loose and flowy. I really like it. My jeans are also from Boohoo, and they are just a distressed denim. They're a little bit stretchy. They're really comfortable. They used not to fit. I hauled them a couple of months ago and they never fit. They do fit now, so that's nice. So I just love them. They're so flattering. The rips are in a nice place for like plus size girls. Like even the rips up here. I always wear long shirts, so you almost never see them, but I just think they're really flattering. And I have rolled up the bottom as well, and I think they look really good. My boots are from Kmart, Australia. I will also be wearing a blue-ish leather jacket from City Chick, which I will pop in a photo now of what it looks like. I just don't have it on me. And I'll also have my bag with me as well. So that is today's outfit. But that wraps up this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope my incessant rambling didn't annoy you too much, and it was a good chit chat get ready with me for you to watch. Subscribe if you have not already. I will leave any links to any relevant videos in the description box down below, so make sure you check those out if you are interested. And I will see you very soon. Bye!